Okay, guys, this is the start of day. Well, we got what, 3 days left?
Today's Tuesday.
We got 3 days left to try to get a car done, and the amount of work left to do is unbelievable.
We're waiting for a lot of packages.
Yeah, there's a lot of packages, and I knew that was going to be a problem, right? I ordered a lot of stuff on Monday, like literally first business day after the accident.
So last week Monday.
Last week Monday, I looked over the car. I was like, okay, we need this. I have these things in the trailer, just for normal spares. For example, my spindles for the front end, I ordered those up on like Monday or Tuesday of last week. Expedited shipping. They're still not here. But fortunately enough, I went into my trailer and grabbed another front spindle for the car.
A spare that you had.
A spare that I had. I cleaned it up, assembled it for the front end. But some like brackets and stuff like that are laser cut brackets that are very, very specific. I don't have access to a mill of myself, or don't own one myself, I should say. Don't have a lathe. So there's certain things that are just delayed since we don't have that stuff. Now, we're here at my buddy's house still, and very, very thankful for giving us the opportunity to work on the car in his garage. But it's not really heated. We have a torpedo heater going in there, and it's not insulated, so it's freaking chilly. Like 2 layers of pants on, plus Carhartt bibs, plus several layers like hats on, blah, blah, blah. But after the fire and stuff, like my hands don't work that well in the cold, so it's not overly efficient. Like, you slow down a little bit. But those are just excuses. We're trying our best. We're trying to make stuff happen. Maddy's working on videos and stuff like that. I hope you guys are liking those. This is just going to be a quick introduction into, like, today's video. But we're trying. The Day or Die Challenge, there's a good chance that you guys are going to get some money out of this deal. But we're trying. We're not giving up. And I firmly believe that we could have a car there. But I don't want to have a car there that's not ready to, like...
go rounds.
Like
ready to race.
If I don't feel like the car's capable of winning the event, I don't want to show up. Just because that's a cheap way. That's a cheap way out. And we don't want that. Can you hold this thing? My shoulders aren't in good shape.
Well, I know it's hard. We need to get something to hold the phone for us. But Rexy, I was petting Rexy. He was enjoying it so much.
I pet him still. So, yeah. So, let's do a quick comparison. So, guys, as you know, we basically stay in the truck. We live in the truck, essentially, right? But we weren't planning on being up here in New York, where it's 25 degrees out. 27 degrees out right now.
There's like 4 or 5 inches of snow.
Yeah. We weren't planning on being up here. So we'd be sleeping in the truck, right? But it's just not overly efficient.
We have a heater, but it's too cold to be sleeping out in the truck.
It's like chilly. Like, okay, when we went to pick up the car, like, both of us cuddled up in the sleeping bag.
In the bus.
Because, like, the bus isn't really insulated, like basic insulation, but it's not like, it's got like
the windows,
80 square feet of windows in the thing, 100 square feet of windows in the thing.
Single pane windows that are just...
They're not insulated or nothing like that. You're all technical single pane. Is it pane?
Yeah.
I don't think that's the actual word. I think it's something else. You're very close though. I don't know. So, we literally slept in a sleeping bag together in one of my like military sleeping bags from my uncle, and to stay warm, because we had to sleep for a couple hours because it was like 950 miles, right, round trip. Plus we worked all day, worked that whole morning and basically the night before, stuff like that. So we had to sleep for a little bit. But it's cold as hell. But what we're getting to here with this story is, where do you prefer to sleep?
Whose couch is the best?
Who has the best couch? My mom's couch, that thing sucks. Like,
but she has a wood-burning stove.
She's got a wood-burning stove. So there is
really
a benefit.
Nice.
The sleeping surface sucks. But the wood-burning stove makes it cozy in there. We sleep in the living room there. At Maddie's mom's house,
that couch is worse.
That couch ain't that horrible. That couch is better than my mom's.
I disagree.
I think it's better than my mom's. But you got these 2 big old goofy dogs that, like...
Copper and Louie.
Louie's not bad. or Copper's not bad. Louis is a nutbag. And, like, he jumps up on top of you and stuff like that.
He has no sense of, like, his size.
Her toilet paper's thin, though.
My mom pulls out the good stuff when you come over.
Yeah.
Because of your stomach.
So, it's not the most delightful thing when you go there with, what's it called, with the thin paper.
Single ply.
Okay, guys. I'm as frugal as the day is long as everyone else, okay? But, y'all have to understand, when it comes to toilet paper, you could use, like, 1/10 of the sheets if you get good toilet paper versus you get that thin junk.
It's also comfort.
Yeah, comfort.
It's not just about, like,
and when your booty always hurts you because you
cleaning.
got holes in your stomach, like, you want to have as much comfort as possible. Just putting it out there. Holes.
Anyways.
I misspoke. I have holes in my intestines, not in my stomach. So,
my mom's couch sucks.
the Robinson family, we still haven't gotten that video out, guys. Those people have helped us out tremendously. We remodeled the trailer at their house, and their kids, like, freaking immaculate, freaking awesome kids, great family. Yeah, their couch was comfortable, and they have removable back cushions. Okay, so like it's double
big.
wide. So then Maddie, like,
I could spread out.
she could spread out a little bit, and like it's comfy, and like Rex could cuddle up there with us. But yeah, so that couch is probably the most comfortable couch.
Well,
But at Donnie's here, they have like,
you missed out though. When I went to visit Joe, Becky, and Lila.
oh, their couch was comfy, right?
Yeah, you missed out on that one, but their couch was really comfy.
Well, you were on it by yourself, I hope.
I was. Lila came and snuggled up with me the one morning.
That girl's awesome.
Rex was there. But their couch was really comfortable. It was really comfortable. Anyways, but over here at Donnie's
Becky and Joe's kids,
daughter, they've got one kid.
yeah. And Kara and Jake's kids, those are some of the best kids we've met.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're like...
They'll be successful in life no matter what they do. I believe that. Right?
You believe that?
Yeah. I think they'll be successful in life.
Yeah.
They all have some type of, like, knack, like, little... Like, when I first met Garrett Mitchell, right? Cletus?
Yeah.
When I first met him back, like, when he was working for 1320 Video, you could tell there was something special about him. Like, there's just something different about him. Like, you could tell he had the potential to be something big. And now look at him now. He's, like, he's killing it. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely killing it.
He's doing really good.
But, like, I don't know, you see people in the world that have some type of little niche to them or a little bit of... You can tell they're
They
real,
stand
right?
out. Yeah,
like,
they stand out from other people.
Like,
for
Cletus
some
is
reason.
goofy looking, right? And, like, he's a goofy character.
Yeah.
I mean, if he sees this, whatever. But, like, he knows it.
Yeah.
Like, I know it. Like, I'm a little screwed up. Like, I'm a little different.
Yeah.
But there's something special about certain people that have...
It makes them stand out for
Makes
one
them
reason
not
or
only
another.
stand out, because, like, you get people that stand out because they wear a goofy hat or something like that, right? Or, like, they wear a certain style of clothing or something like that makes them stand out. But, like, that doesn't make someone successful. Like, someone, like, he had, like, not this charisma or this mentality and, like, this way of doing things that, like, you could tell that, like, there's more potential than being an institutionalized person just working a 9-to-5 kind of thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, I'm gonna go on a little talk here, right?
You want to just post this clip?
We can just post this clip, right?
Okay.
All right.
This will be live. We
So-
do some, like, live... Well, it's not live, but it'll be a raw clip.
This is real talk, real chat with Nick and Maddy.
Yeah.
So, guys, most of y'all know I got fired from my job for having a YouTube channel because I made $100 a month because it was a second form of employment. All right, this was no joke. This was just a couple months ago, right? This was
Earlier this year.
in June. I was fired from my job for having a YouTube channel because it made $100 a month. So it put me through hell, like medically, stuff like that. I ended up in the hospital for a while. You mind, Rexy, you can't leave me. So put me in the hospital for a little while. Are you getting your tea?
Yeah.
Am I tea? Okay, cool. So put me in the hospital for a little while because I couldn't afford the medicine. The injections and stuff that I were on were $8,000.
Yeah.
Like $8,200 a month. Like, you can't, like, I don't care, like, you can't afford that, right? But before that, I'm not gonna name his name, so he's like has protection, right? So like he can't get what's it called, but he was like, Nick, he said some things in life you just gotta take a chance, and we were getting ready to take that chance anyways. Like we put the house up for sale. This was before I was supposed to have my surgery and stuff like that. So my surgery was canceled because they diagnosed me with Crohn's just a couple weeks ago. So they can't do the surgery. Okay. I just found out that they can't do the surgery, or the doctor told me they can't do the surgery, like at my doctor's appointment last week. Okay. But we were supposed to do the surgery like early November, and then they diagnosed me with Crohn's like first week in November. So I guess there's no reason to do the surgery if you have Crohn's as well as ulcerative colitis like I have. So,
I didn't even hear this update from the doctor. I asked you.
yeah, I told you that.
No, you didn't.
Okay. Can you hold this again? Now that you're back? My shoulder don't work.
Yeah, mine either.
So,
I was looking for my little stand, but it's in my car.
all right, where were we at? Oh yeah.
Your
Okay.
doctor canceled the surgery because you have Crohn's.
Okay. So we were planning on trying to do this full time in the first place because the house was we were already refinishing the house when we lost a 30. Like literally, we lost the dirty 30. We were going through and remodeling the house so we could put it up for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sucked because we lost a 30, and we were like, you know what, screw it. We're gonna do it anyways. We'll sell the house. We'll build a new car. We'll just like triple our workload by remodeling the house and building a new car. And then once the new car is done, we'll hit the road. We should have the new car done just in time for the sale of the house. Well,
Yeah.
we finished the car, like running and driving, a week.
A
A week before we sold the house.
A week before we closed and had
Yeah,
to move out.
like before we had to move out. Like literally, like
Contract was all in place and
yeah.
Yeah.
So like literally, like there's a lot of work there. So we get that car done. That was like 6 months ago. Okay. Then
that was a homegrown hustler.
that was the
just
homegrown
lost.
hustler. That we just got drilled in
Yeah.
like a week ago. So we lost that car. But getting back to the whole deal here, one of my superiors at work, okay? I'll just say that because I don't want to name his name just so like the company can't get mad at him or something like that, right? So he can't get repercussions. But one of my superiors at work was like, Nick, sometimes you got to put like your future in your own hands. He was like, hey, I could have done more with my life if I would have went and jumped, right? A bird doesn't fly if it doesn't fall out of the nest, right? So he's like, sometimes you just gotta jump. He said sometimes someone has to push you to do it. Sometimes you gotta do it. So we're getting ready to jump. When I was fired, so like we were on the edge of jumping, or I was on the edge of jumping, and then I got fired. So it's well, crap. Now's the time, I guess. Like you gotta make it happen. Like there's no other options. So, basically, he was saying, just like I was talking about with like Cletus and like, the Kyle Loftus from 1320, he's got a niche to him too. Like a lot of these very successful people, not just in like the YouTube world, but like in general, right? They have a certain charisma to them, or they have a certain grind to them, or they have some type of characteristics to them that are deeper than like the way they dress or the way they look, right? That makes them work or makes them stand out or whatever. Well, my boss was like, hey, Nick, he's like, you're not the type of person that belongs between four walls working 9 to 5 or working 150, 160 overtime shifts a year to be able to do what you're doing. He says, you got to go for it. He says, like, there's a lot of people in this world that belong at a 9 to 5 job, that belong at this or that like, that's how they work. That's just who they are. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, if you're a 9 to 5 person, there's nothing wrong with it in any way, shape, or form. And there's a lot of people that, like, how do I say it? If you're not...
You can still be very successful doing a 9 to 5, like...
Yeah, you can be very
job.
successful.
There's different...
And there's nothing wrong with someone that has different goals and ambitions in life, right? If you decide that you want to have a family at 25 years old and you want to have your house paid off and this and that, and like you want to live that, do that, and then live your life when you're a little bit older after you retire, there's nothing wrong with that, right? For us, we decided that A, with my like medical condition and stuff like that, and B, with like the loss of the 30 and stuff like that, that for us, there's no time to start living the now, because we don't know what the future's going to hold, right? We don't know what the economy is going to be like in 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, a year, you know? You don't know what our, like, my medical condition, how severe it's going to get in the next short period of time. So, like, if you're going to do it, might as well do it now, right? Because, like, you could plan on tomorrow, but tomorrow's not guaranteed, right? And kind of like that country song, you gotta live like you're dying.
Okay.
So, like, we're going to try to go 2.8 seconds on Blue Man Shoe, but we're still going to go Rocky Mountain climbing and
Skydiving.
skydive. I don't know if I want to go skydiving.
I'll go skydiving.
You and Rexy go skydiving. I'm not sure I want to do that.
My dad would have a heart attack, but I'll go.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think I'll go bungee jumping either. But, like,
We can make skydiving the last on the list.
yeah. So,
If anything happens. You've
So-
already done it all.
So, like, the goal here with these videos and stuff like that, not just the videos, but it's real. It's an adventure, okay? It's our life. And there's not going to be any, like, superior editing or this or that. It's just, it is what it is, right? And, A, we don't have time for the editing stuff. We work like freaking idiots, like, all the time, like, nonstop. This is what we do. But at the same time, when we're in a certain region of the country, we want to experience what that region has to offer. Or if we're in a certain town, like when we were in South Carolina, we went and took this little, like a little hike or something like that, right? Or if we're in Tennessee, we want to go experience the mountains and stuff like that. What is that, the Smoky Mountains out there? Smoky Mountains and like, what is that? What's that town out there?
Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg.
Yeah, like Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg or something like that, right? If we make a trip down to Florida to go racing, we'd love to go do a trip down in the Florida Keys. And we also want to do like a deal where we help out not just local racers, but like young people trying to get into the sport, right?
Yeah.
And like not just be we talk to it like people 24/7, right? Like this week's been a little bit difficult because like I got so much work to do. But normally there's people that I talk to like dang near all day, every day, right? Not necessarily the same people, but like helping them out or like trying to walk them through different things or like giving them pointers on like how to get something together. But if we could go there and we could help them out for 2 hours, that'd be like probably like 2 weeks of me trying to walk someone through something, you know? Right? If we could just be there, stop there for a couple hours and like, you know, help them out or just go there for a day or two, right? And help them out. I think that'd be freaking awesome. And do like it's called like in the religion type stuff, they call it a mission trip.
Yeah.
We should name it something. Because we could do a series of videos just on the Hustlin' Horsepower mission trip. Except for we're preaching horsepower, not the gospel.
Yeah, we can come up with something.
I think we should do it.
Okay. We'll have like a little series.
And then we'll do it like, not that we have a lot of off time from racing, but we'll do something like maybe during the week. Like, the thing is though, right? I feel like it would be worth it to someone if we could come in for 2 days. They take 2 days off of work, right? Use 2 personal days, and we help them out like Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that during the week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think we can make it worth it to them.
Yeah.
We'll have the welder and everything in the trailer and all.
We can get more work done.
And we'll do it basically just that they just have to cover the cost of parts and stuff like that, and we'll work off of tips or whatever. Or just like do it like cheaply kind of thing.
Yeah.
Thing is, like, we don't care about money, right? Because like, should we tell them?
I just
No,
want to
we
be
were
fed.
on, I was on food stamps when I was in high school.
Yeah.
So was Maddy. Like,
Yeah.
right? Like, we didn't have
grew
like
up.
we didn't grow up like rich or fancy. Like, you know, like we just didn't. Like, and the thing is, we don't really care about money. Don't get me wrong. We spend it. The racing isn't cheap. Traveling and right now with the cost of freaking fuel and stuff like that, it costs us over $700 to fill up the truck.
Yeah.
And we could go quite a bit of distance like that, but ideally, we're not going to be going like boom, 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 boom. But like, the last couple months, we haven't been going like boom, 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 boom.
Well,
like
we've
freaking
been also
north, south,
bringing-
north, south, north, south, like
Yeah.
east, west, like instead of staying in like regions, right? Like you could save a whole lot of money if you stay in this area and go doo 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 doo, then like doo 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 doo, then doo 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 doo.
Yeah, if we could.
But traveling like north and south and like
I'm sorry.
friggin' hurting the motor and then having to try of it cost us like probably $400 just to come back up here to New York after losing the car down in the Carolinas. More than that.
We've been
Probably
doing-
$500 because we have to go from all the way down there, all the way back up here, then all the way back down there, and then over here to pick up the car. It's probably $1,500 just in fuel for all the traveling we did from this accident. Like, I'm not saying this in a negative way. I'm just saying this just because, like, regionally, if we could stay in the same region, right, it saves you a whole bunch of money. So we want to like travel, right? But like, you could go to East Coast to West Coast for like 3,000 miles, but like, we could also do 3,000 miles and never go anywhere just because we're bouncing back and forth. But so we wrap up this video here.
Yeah, Rex isn't giving me my spot back.
So guys, I'm gonna get back to work. We have a whole lot of work to do. HustlinHorsepower.com for merchandise.
We dropped a new artwork for t-shirts and hoodies.
Yeah,
So
the All American Hustlers.
check that out.
And then, yeah. I got a whole lot of work to do. I need to get to work.
The Digger Dad Challenge is still up there if you guys want to get in on that.
And chances are you guys are going to have I got a lot of work to do. But we're going to post a video here. We're going to just upload it raw. And then tonight, we'll have the normal video coming out for you. So, we gave you a little sneak peek at the body last night. And maybe the cover photo of this deal will be a sneak peek of another sneak peek. What do you think about that?
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
you want.
So guys, appreciate it. We appreciate you guys supporting this journey. It's been a hell of a journey. Did we make a decision on what couch is the best?
You skipped over the whole part. I don't even think we got to finish the talk about how where we're sleeping here is a memory foam mattress.
Yeah, pretty legit.
And I think it takes it's not
Well, that's a
comparing
bed.
apples-
That's not a
I know,
couch.
that's what I'm saying. It's not comparing apples to apples.
The
but it
Robinson
takes the
family
cake.
has the most comfortable couch to sleep on
So far, yeah.
so far.
It's terrible. I think it's better than the futon on the bus.
It might be. We might have to steal their couch next time we're down there. All right, guys, we're out of here. We got way too much work to do.
Thanks for following along and watching these videos. You can hit the subscribe button if you want. See what else is going on. We got a lot of work to do, a lot of videos to put out, so we'll try.
We still have like 25 plus build videos of the homegrown hustler to be put out, but we'll get those out eventually.
Yeah, it's still relevant because it's the same chassis. What we're gonna
Yeah,
we still
we're gonna save the main chassis out of the homegrown hustler, and the new body is basically the same. It's a very similar model. It's definitely not the same, but it's similar. So I gotta go. Maddy's doctor's giving us a call, giving us a ring. So we're gonna end this here. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Bye.